An eclipse is coming, and humanity may be in great peril, as this is not just any eclipse. It's The Final Eclipse by Matthew Huddleston. Final Eclipse is a young adult novel, science fiction book. First in a series. I wish I knew that before I started reading the book. Oh, I didn't realize until I got to the very end that I'm not getting a resolution here, but that's on me. It says so right on the cover that this is book 1, In the Shadow of Winter. Good title for the series. So, as a young adult novel, this was a lot of fun. Easy to read, quick, propulsive. First things first, I received this book, the ARC, pre-published ARC from Reedsy in exchange for an honest review. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the book. I think this book is an excellent science fiction story for someone within a certain age bracket. Unfortunately, that bracket does not include someone who's 51 years old. In any case, I still had a good time reading this book. It's a fast, easy read. It starts off with an interesting premise. Something is happening, something has knocked out our satellites, and an eclipse is coming. What is causing this eclipse? The author of the book is a scientist himself, and it shows at times very nicely. There were some intriguing parts to this book. Do not look for a huge novum, a paradigm shift necessarily. It's a fairly light read, heavy on dialogue. Unfortunately for me, a lot of those dialogues felt a little bit cringy, I would say. However, if you're 12, 13 years old, you may enjoy the book quite a bit more than I did. If you're new to reading science fiction, I think this is an excellent start to your sci-fi journey. Albeit I'm not a huge YA expert, I haven't read a whole lot. Scythe was a good one. This was good, I think, as well. Our protagonist is a high schooler, Kevin. Well written, well developed character, I thought. He's got some depth to him. His father is a famous scientist. That's kind of how the story starts. His father is working on trying to figure out what is going on, what is happening, and Kevin, through a series of events, gets very much into the middle of the action. There is a lot of action in this book. That also makes it easy to read. So we have educational content, some info dumps, I thought in the beginning, which almost felt like they were just pulled out of Wikipedia, that I didn't think were great for me. But again, if you're a young adult, you may really benefit from reading those. So to wrap it all up, I thought this was a good book, easy to read, a good entry into what promises to be an interesting series for young adults, for kids, really. I think if you're 8, 9, 10, you could pick this book up easily and enjoy it. Reason for that is there's not a single curse in this book. The action that we get and the violence that we get, it's not gratuitous in any way. It's fairly mild. Even though there are big events that are happening, people are definitely dying. It's not extreme in any way. So overall, it is not a book for me, but I still enjoyed it, which I think says a lot. It was a breeze to read. It's fairly short. And if you love to read series, if you love to find characters that you can attach yourself to and then follow them through a longer arc, I think it may be a good one. So thank you for watching, and pick up Final Eclipse and let me know your thoughts.